Hey guys, I'm 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 and I'm studying and interning abroad in Sydney, Australia for the semester. I'm a media production student from North Carolina A&T University, as well as a content creator and an author of the children's book David Speaks of 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗓. Today I'm taking over and answering any questions about my time in Sydney. For starters, I think this is a great question, and no, I did not always know that I wanted to go abroad. So before this time going out of the country, I was presented with the opportunity to go to Italy at my community college 2 years ago. And we were going to be gone for 10 days, and I went home and I told my mom about it. After Italy, I was like, I want to go on another study abroad, like at some point while I'm in college. And when this opportunity came up, it was like a semester abroad. And I was like, okay, I've done 10 days before. I think that was kind of like the warm up. I think I can take on a full semester. And I was like, all right, let's do it. And now I'm so happy to be here. So there's different versions depending on who you ask of why I chose Sydney. But to break it down, I used to have a dog, and I think he was half Australian Shepherd, I believe. And so for the other half, my school, A&T, they have an AIFS Abroad club. And I was walking past their booth at the club thing, and I was like, oh, I want to go abroad. And so they were showing some of the places you could go, and they were like, yeah. And I knew the girl in the club, 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦. If you watch it, hey, 𝗟𝗘𝗧𝗦. So I was like, okay, I'm going to come by your office, and we can talk about what places I can possibly go to. So I go to her office, and I give her this list, but I know ultimately wherever I pick, their institution has to have my classes so that, I'm actually studying abroad. And so I give her this long list of different countries, and she mentions that she studied abroad in Australia. And I don't know why when she said it, I was thinking about the Outback. I was like, oh, I don't really want to go to Australia. I forgot about like all the major cities, Melbourne, Sydney. Something in me just said, okay, write down Australia too. But she was like, from my body language, she was like, you don't seem like you really want to go. I said, no, write it down. I think Australia could be fun. And so then she goes through all of the countries looking for my classes. And the classes that she sends back are either London or Australia. And I said, you know what? My gut is saying Australia. I'm going to Aussie. And I'm glad I chose it. So I'm really happy about this because, for my degree program at A&T, I am a journalism and mass communications degree student, and then my concentration is in media production. So all of the JOMC kids, we all have to, at some point, we have a class that's mass media internship. So at some point we would be getting an internship. And some of the places that I got, when I was picking my country, some of the places that I could have went to didn't have the opportunity to intern. And I'm like almost through with my degree program. So I was like, I really want to just go ahead and take an internship while I'm traveling abroad. So, new place, new job, what's up? Yeah, so I'm a student. I do classes 3 days a week, and I have an internship 2 days a week. So for my internship, I'm interning at Polite Playground, and I pretty much help them with a lot of stuff. I've been helping them sell some things, putting some ads out. They do a lot of event technology stuff. So if you need a photo booth, if you want to do the slow-mo glam droid, they have that. It's been really cool interning. I go 2 days a week, and the other days of the week I have my classes. It all works out pretty well. Okay, so far, I would say the biggest culture shock, and I peeped this at orientation too. So for the University of Sydney, for our orientation, for the international students, they had the indigenous people of Australia, one of the tribes, they did a presentation, like song and speech, to welcome us into their country. And I was like, wow. I even went to a rugby game, and they had I don't know if it was the same tribe, but like essentially another presentation to open up the rugby game. And I was like, that's so different, kind of that level of respect that I've never seen before. Even with our lectures, they have an acknowledgement that this campus is not land owned initially by the campus, that this is, I think they say, Gadigal land, and that this land belongs to the indigenous. And it's like, wow, like it just fascinated me. And like, yeah. Than that, I would say a big culture shock would be just the road situation. In the US, we drive on the right side. Over here, we drive on the left side. So instead of looking left before you would cross, you have to look right first. Yeah. I had to make sure I had that right. So I'm answering this one from the kitchen. You can see the kitchen right there. This is our couch. And I don't remember what bridge this is, but if you squint, that bridge there. So it's cool. I got an apartment with 8 of us into 4 rooms. So it's 2 to a room. And we all have a living room and a kitchen. And it's pretty nice. We're staying not too far from campus. So it's like walking distance for me. And not too far from the harbor either. So, and just get up and go see the water. So I like it. I haven't traveled to many other places yet. I am either going to at some point do Melbourne or New Zealand. I want to do the Great Barrier Reef, but I don't want to get in the water. So it's kind of like, why go? Okay, so I still haven't really gotten out a lot. I need to. I've been busy. But I would say so far, I really love in the Darling Harbor, Tyra Banks has an ice cream shop. It's called 𝗦𝗓𝗓𝗓. I've been there a couple of times. I went to see an opera at the Opera House, and that was really cool. Taronga Zoo. I like Taronga Zoo, too. So we're going to go to the Blue Mountains in a few weeks. So hopefully I really like that, too. And I've just been checking TikTok every day for, like, what's something I can do in Sydney? So crazy you ask that. Literally, there are so many people here from America that their story is they came here for a semester, fell in love with Australia, and now they're here forever. So I don't know if I would move to Australia yet. I feel like I need to see more of it before I'm really like, oh my gosh, I want to come here forever. But I would probably move abroad. I want to see more of the world first before I pick a place to like completely, I'm here forever. So I didn't know anybody from the program. I didn't know anybody in my apartment. When I got here, I was like, all right, we're doing 50 brand new impressions. So it's a lot of new people. I just want to say thank y'all for all the lovely questions. And I'm having a blast in Sydney. Just a reminder, I'm an author. I have a book. Go check my book out. I'm a YouTuber. I make content. I'm also a musician. I got music coming out. But on the academics, I'm having a studious time in Sydney. And I will return to America with good grades. So yeah, y'all have a great night.